Yeah, episode fucking 102, dude.
Yo,
This is Trap 102.
Cypress Hill is in the house.
You
dude.
met Dr. Green Thumb?
I went to the concert.
Fuck, dude.
Halloween night.
Jesus,
Halloween
man.
night, I went with. I mean, I'm just gonna name drop again real quick. Not a big deal. Just me and a couple of the skanks, dude.
It was what it is.
I went with Big J and Lewis.
and you chilled with fucking the Dr. Green Thumb.
Didn't chill with them. Just it was a small venue. It was fucking. I didn't like Cypress Hill that much.
I love Cypress Hill.
Dude, Cypress Hill is the coolest fucking thing I've
Of
ever
course,
seen in my
dude.
life.
Where were you in the fucking early 2000s?
I don't know. I think I was. I thought they're like juggalos.
Nah, dude.
That's what I always thought of
They're
them.
like,
It's
Latino
a weird,
gangsters, dude. Who like they were like that dude was talking about OG Kush back when like people were smoking middies, and he was like
Yeah.
he claims to only smoke OG Kush. I don't know how true that is.
I believe it.
Be real. He's like, I was one of the original growers of OG Kush, Ocean Grown Variety. I've watched a whole interview with him where he
Dude,
talks about it.
he's the coolest fucking guy I've ever. I've
He's
never seen
fucking
someone
sick.
that fucking cool on
He's-
stage.
Basically like Ali G in real life.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and
He's
he was
awesome.
he was wearing a black tracksuit, and he was
Jesus.
like, he looked like Louis C.K. I kept laughing so hard that he looked exactly like Louis.
He's like 50.
I was
too.
like, damn, that's sick. That's where Louis is hiding. He's putting
Oh
on
my
glasses
God,
and a
dude.
bandana, and he's fucking, hello, my name is I was, dude. So we got there. It was right after a fair one, so I was a little. I had like 2 or 3 beers during the show,
And you went right to the
went to
Cypress
this
Hill
fucking
concert?
Cypress Hill concert with Lewis and
Fuck.
Jay, and they're just like, we should smoke a blunt. We should fucking
You
hit
have
the
to.
vape pen, hit the. And
You
I
gotta pay homage to
So then, middle of the concert, some dude in front of me is like, "You want to do mushrooms?" And I was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah!" It was a pill,
Mhm.
a mushroom pill,
Was it like
a
ground
capsule.
up mushrooms,
Yeah,
or was
yeah,
it like
in a capsule.
distillate? Nice.
I
So
yeah.
about a gram of mushrooms.
I don't know. I have no idea.
That's sick.
They were like, I was like, I'm kind of new to this. How
Mm-hmm.
much is this? Is this? They're like, nah, you're fine.
Yeah,
dude,
it was-
I was fucked up.
Yeah, man.
I
I
was-
was like a gram of mushrooms.
That was the best thing I've ever seen. I was high as fuck sitting there watching this guy,
Cypress
just
Hill,
like,
it's
yo, Cypress Hill is the shit, dude. It was so cool.
I fell in love with the Meat Puppets that way.
What's that?
They were remember the band Nirvana covered a lot of their songs like "Oh Me," Lake of Fire.
Okay.
Lake of Fire. They were all a lot of Nirvana's hits were Meat Puppet songs.
Oh, I had
So
no
they were
idea.
just this weird band. They were in the '90s that Kurt Cobain was really into. So I started listening to them, and I saw them in concert when I ate mushrooms, and I was like screaming to them like, I was like trying to give them like all my stuff. I was like, dude, I have so much
Yo,
stuff.
Every song that started, I would go, oh, like, I couldn't stop smiling. I was like, this is the best shit I've ever seen in my life. And that dude standing out there, and then he took out, and at one point I was laughing. I was like, it's so gay that this guy's whole thing is like, I smoke weed. It's
I
like,
know.
dude, you're 50. Shut up.
Yeah, dude.
If that was any other drug, I'd be like, this guy sucks.
Yeah,
If
well,
he
it
was
was,
up there like, I love drinking, I'd be like, okay, cool, man.
yeah, nice dude. Well, it was funny because that was like so fucking sick for him to come out in the early 2000s and be like, I'm high every day. People were like, whoa. Now it's like, yeah, a lot of people are high every day. It's not really
Yeah.
that big of a deal.
Dude, it was, yeah.
Yeah, weed culture kind of sucks.
Yeah, except those guys.
I mean,
somehow
that
they
guy's
pull
sick.
it off. That guy
It's-
pulls it off.
I'm split brained about it. It's like it's tight, but then sometimes I'm always like, there's certain people who like make it like a thing where they're like Wiz Khalifa especially.
Yeah,
does
yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's like more I smoke, the more it's like, dude.
The one thing that was really funny was the opener bombed, and I
Who
was
the
like,
fuck
there
was
might
the
not
opener?
be some. I don't know. There's like there might not be a worse bomb in the world than a rapper bombing.
Oh my god, I saw
He's
it at an
like, throw
open
your
mic,
hands
dude.
in the air, and literally no one put a hand up. It was just like, oof. At one point, I watched him. He forgot a lyric,
Oh,
and he was like,
you've never seen amateur rap before.
no.
I went to an open mic where they did it, and they were the same thing. They were trying to have like the hook catch, and like, yo, it was a song about lighters. He's like, yo, I don't leave the house without my lighter. I light my blunts with my lighters, and people were just like not into it, and everyone's just like, all right, this is weird. You're fucking talking about your
Yeah,
lighter.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there's a fine line between like the rap that comes out, and it's a sad sight to see someone as like godlike as a rapper just like be like,
Someone up there bragging about how fucking cool they are while bombing is.
Yeah.
It was hard to watch.
yeah, be like, I'm the realist.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I started from the fucking bottom.
I think I'm the realist.
Damn, you guys are a tough crowd. he was like, they said if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. Give it up, New York. And like 3 people were like, but yeah, then he came. Be Real came out, and it was just like, And the other guy, the black dude,
He's sick in there too.
he was
yeah.
fucking awesome.
That guy's nice.
And they brought out his hat. They brought out they were like, from 1989. They brought it out in a case. He put on a fucking Cypress Hill bucket hat. I was like, yeah,
Jesus, dude.
this is insane how cool these guys are. And then B Real took out like a fucking foot long blunt and was like, yo, who's gonna smoke this weed? And everyone's like, I smoke weed. After the audience was like, weed rules.
That's awesome.
Man.
Who's gonna
Yeah.
smoke this weed
It
with
was-
me?
they were taking fucking blunts out of the audience, smoking with people. Like,
Dude, that's awesome.
It was the coolest fucking
That
two
is
coolest
tight.
dudes I've ever seen.
Dude, no argument here.
Mid rap concert, the guy was smoking a blunt, singing into someone's cell phone. Like cell phone, they were filming him. He walked up, took a blunt, and rapped into their
Into the video?
Snapchat. Yeah, dude, it was like holy shit.
I mean, that's what's so bizarre about a rap concert is like it's not just a bunch of people on stage with instruments and like trying to play music. It's just a big persona thing where it's just like, I'm cool as fuck. You guys gather around and feel cool as fuck with
Yeah.
me, and we're gonna do this shit together.
Yeah, dude.
That's when I was at a Drake concert. Everyone was just pretending to be Drake. There's 100,000 people pretending to be Drake
There's
in an arena.
something corny about that.
Yeah,
But with
No,
real, I mean,
Be
it might
Real
have-
sick.
Might have been the mushrooms, but just seeing Be
You
Real,
got mystified,
dude. I
dude.
was like, this is definitely the coolest guy I've ever seen. Be Real is the coolest.
You're
guy
not
ever.
wrong about that though. That's the thing. I'm not disagreeing. Be Real has definitely figured out how to do that where it's just sick. To like,
Yeah.
if I could sit in a room where Be Real was just conducting the fucking affairs, I'm like perfect.
Where Be Real is conducting affairs.
Yeah, where he's like, now we're gonna do this. I'm like, good
Yes,
idea, Be
dude.
Real.
Be Real's fucking shit. Also, it's so funny to be like Mexican cholos that are like
That's tight,
into
dude.
like dark. They're into like goblins and shit. Have you seen their like album art? It's all like skulls.
It's always
and shit.
like Skull Mountains.
Yeah, and then they're rapping about weed.
Mexican
Makes no
cholos are
sense.
all about it's Halloween 24/7.
It is.
Dude. They
fucking-
love
yeah, Muerte, dude.
spooky jokers, dude. They fucking love that
They
shit.
love spooky jokers.
I know.
That's Cypress Hill. It's just a bunch of spooky jokers.
They love
Oh,
that
fuck.
shit, dude.
I thought for sure I was gonna fucking hate that concert,
No, dude.
but I was like, I just went because those guys were going.
So okay, so you were in there, you're watching Be Real, you had a little bit of mushrooms. Imagine doing that 7 a.m. and going to start your day. It's fantastic, dude.
Dude,
Can't
mushrooms-
recommend it enough.
Mushrooms are awesome. I've never taken mushrooms in my life.
Let's go.
Not really.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's
like
true.
once.
And it's different when you're drinking and shit. When you're like
I
drunk and
wasn't
taking-
drinking. I wasn't really drinking.
Yeah,
Like I had like 4 beers.
yeah.
I had the best time I've ever, like one of the best nights I've ever had.
You pretty much microdosed
It was
on
awesome.
mushrooms. You took a gram, a little more than a mic. You did like
Yeah.
a hefty microdose.
Well, I was probably more high too. I was smoking a blunt.
Those mushrooms elbow out
Yeah,
that
oh,
weed
they do.
quick, dude. They yeah.
It's
you think you're
weird.
stoned, you're like, huh?
Yeah, the second time.
Wait, I'm smart as fuck right now.
yeah. I was like, oh, I'm fully recognizing reality right now. I'm taking this in and being like, this is a great moment.
Yeah, it's literally
When I take mushrooms, I can feel it in my legs.
really. That's
It's
tight.
both times,
Dude.
I feel like a weird feeling in my legs.
You're like John Juan Carlos, dude. Did you ever read the book? Fuck, what the hell is it called? I think it's called The Teachings of Don Juan. It's this guy. It was like a Mexican shaman who studied under this other
A
shaman.
Mexican shaman.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, you got that.
Now that I'm into Cypress Hill.
You got that cholo energy because when he takes what the fuck is it called? Not Amanita muscaria. It's something else. No, it's like it's a very dark fucking psychedelic drug.
Whoa.
Fuck, what the hell is it called? I'll think of it later. But this guy says he specifically his legs feel like super fucking strong.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, that you're on whatever the fuck it is.
Dude, then this was the funniest thing. So there's a guy named Jacob. He's a producer on The Bonfire.
Uh-huh.
Me and him both live in Queens, so we took the same train home. And I was high as fuck.
Yeah.
And watching him operate, because he's a little dorky guy. He's the man. He's
Yeah,
such
yeah.
a great dude, but he's a little tiny dorky guy. And he and I love each other. Like we were laughing the whole time. And then we get on this train platform, and I notice he keeps walking down to like different spots. And I'm like,
What are you doing?
"What? Just stand here. What are we doing?" And then it hit me what he was doing. Like while we were getting into a train car, he was like, I was like, "Dude, are you looking to find a hot chick to stare at this entire ride?" And he was like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Dude, that's fucking nuts."
That's awesome.
And I said it like super loud. I was like, "Are you fucking trying to find a hot chick to stare at?" And he was like, yeah. And this girl right in front of us just started dying laughing. And the three of us sat on the train and
had a
just
good old
laughed the
time,
entire
dude.
time. And he sat next to a homeless dude. So it went homeless dude that was asleep, him, me. So I started pushing him as hard as I could into the homeless guy. He'd be like,
my
stop, please
God,
stop. And I just push. I was crying, dude. It was the funniest thing in the world.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so that was a good night.
That's
That
a
was a good
fantastic
night.
night, dude.
And then, I mean, should we get into it?
What?
I ran into somebody this week.
Who?
His name's Joe Rogan, dude.
Oh my God, dude. Oh
Wow.
shit.
Wow.
I thought you were saying you pointed over here. I was like, Mashuli? I thought he was in
Joe-
North Dakota.
Joe fucking Rogies, dude.
Jesus,
I
dude.
sat in, saw the god operate.
He must be off the hook, dude.
His neck, that's all I could look at was how fucking thick his fucking head is.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that guy's the man.
Did you see? So, the Instagram comments were so fucking funny from
my-
the one guy from your picture. The one guy's like, "Don't you guys talk shit on him all the time?"
Oh shit, really? Yeah, the Instagram comments were like, "Oh shit, are you in LA? Did you do JREs?"
I
No,
know.
dude, I was a fan. I watched him
You watched
basically.
it, yeah.
But
No, you should be like, yeah.
I know
Look
I
out for the
left it
episode.
a little vague. I was like, nah, just chilling with Rogan, dude. You know me.
I don't really want to call it like a podcast episode what we did, but it's
no,
what it
he
is.
did Kumia's show, and
Yeah.
I just sat there with Tommy.
Was he funny? Was he funny on the episode?
Yeah, he was exactly.
He was
He was
off
just
the
like,
hook.
bring up that video of these wolves. I was sitting there like, oh my god, this guy is fucking exactly who he is. Yeah, I had a real bitch opportunity. So the guy who runs Compound Media
Mm-hmm.
was like, hey, Rogan's gonna be here on Friday if you want to stop by. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
didn't tell Tommy. I could have fucking sneaked Tommy out of it.
Oh my God.
could've.
He'd been so mad.
I know, and then post a picture with Rogan,
Oh.
just me and Rogan.
Oh,
Yeah, that would have been such a bitch move.
I was gonna Photoshop Tommy and put my face on his face. dude.
Shut up, dude. Oh fuck! But yeah, that was. I was so happy meeting that
Dude,
guy.
that must have been so funny.
Yeah, it was awesome.
He just gave you a fucking hot ones up.
High five, fucking.
What?
What do you guys do? Awesome.
Damn,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
That's fucking sick.
Rogan's the god. I mean, I talked to him for 30 seconds.
Didn't ask him.
What if he was
You
compromised?
didn't ask him.
Thought about it.
Dude, you should have.
Well, the
read
guy
it.
who ran Compound Media took the picture, so like
He probably.
I
He
didn't
probably.
want to be, I
Someone
didn't want
asked
to be a
him.
huge dickhead in front of basically my boss. Be like, yo, I heard you were compromised.
No, Rogan is the fucking man.
Yeah, he was. I mean,
I just wonder. I do still hold out my wonderings.
he was saying things that, like, he was saying like kind of motivating things. Where I was sitting there like, all right, man, I'm a
Oh,
fucking loser.
Did you ever
Like,
hear
shut up.
him and Aubrey Marcus? I think is a guy who co-owns On It, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They're a supplement sports company. When they do a podcast together, it's just like it's straight up motivation 101, dude.
He
Thug
was.
motivation.
They were like, oh, so you smoke weed? Basically, they're like, you get high every day.
Mhm.
He was like, yeah, and they were like, don't you feel like lazy when you do that? And he's like, nah, that's just. He's like, weed motivates me. He's like, because then I start thinking like, I don't want to be a loser, so I work hard. He's like, lazy. That's just lazy. That's not the weed. You're just lazy. I was sitting in the fucking couch wearing a fucking tracksuit, dipping. I was like, all right, man, it's this guy's problem. And then he was like, I can't believe people smoke. He's like, what kind of like it just kills you, like
like smoke cigarettes. You're
yeah,
saying?
yeah. And I was sitting there dipping, like,
All right.
there's nothing wrong with this, Joe. What, fucking chill, man. What, do you want to live forever, you idiot?
Yeah, dude. He actually does.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Well, that's a funny that idea where people pay all that money to be like cryogenically frozen, and they're like, all right, and then like they're gonna get the technology down. It's like, yeah, that's assuming like like the country doesn't collapse in fucking 150 years.
Yeah.
So just because the science exists doesn't mean like
and then anyone's gonna want to bring you back.
that's the truth,
Like,
dude.
anyone's gonna be like, we gonna bring this guy back?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring back Rogies. All I did was Fear Factor and UFC. Nobody in the future is gonna be like, we need this guy.
I know. Well, it's just funny to
Him
think
and
that
Ted
like
Williams.
it's just it's funny to think that like in 100 years they're gonna be like, all right, like that company's going to exist.
like, bring him back.
The infrastructure is going to exist.
Yeah.
Like, all right, as promised. Like my great grandfather had. And they're like, who? And you're like, I don't know, some dude
Some
he had a
fucking
podcast.
guy. I have no idea who he is.
He paid a fucking $1 million.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, just fucking.
Like back then, that was a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Rogies is That was a cool thing.
I'm telling you, dude, he's one of the few people I'd be stoked to meet.
Yeah.
It's Rogies, Neil Young. Be real. Fucking
Be
be
real
real.
for sure,
I'm gonna
dude.
say be real.
I'm gonna make an effort to meet Be Real now.
You have
which
to.
Probably wouldn't be that hard.
You can meet Be Real.
His net worth's like $7 million. I looked.
You looked it up?
Yeah,
That's sick. That's a really sick network, too.
$7 million for
That's the
just
perfect
a
amount of
50-year-old
money.
rapper.
It's the perfect amount of money.
Yeah.
People that get into having like $500 million, it's too much, man. It's too much of a headache. Having $7 million is
$7 million just being the man.
that's sick, dude. That's perfect.
I can't get over this fucking tracksuit he was wearing. It's just chubby. He looked like he just dad bod without, that's corny to say, but that's what he had. And then he was up there like his motions were
Oh my
fucking
God.
sick.
I mean, he's been practicing
He
forever.
was so fucking
That guy's
cool.
been practicing being sick for 30 years, maybe.
Yeah, it's
30.
paying
That guy's
off.
been professionally sick for 30 years.
It's paying off.
Of course,
And
dude.
then he fucking hit the drums at one point.
He can fucking hit the
I
skins.
was like, oh my God.
He can hit the skins.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I love how it's been 20 years of him just refining his sick technique, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, I'll just roll a 5-foot blunt, dude, and smoke it with everyone." Dude, fuck, man. I went out. I don't even say went out. I got corralled into a social situation the last 2 weekends in a row, to where I had to go out. No, it was this weekend. Was it? I forget. But I had to go out. I was bowling or some shit with Brittany's friends. And so I'm out. I don't know what the fuck.
You had to go bowling?
Yeah. So I go bowling. We're hanging out. I've met them before. We're cool. But like they started just like they just bought us shots, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Did you take one?
Yeah, I had to. Some sweet. It didn't even taste like alcohol. It was just,
Yeah.
But as soon as I get that firewater in my system, bro,
You were firing. When was this?
like shit, man. Last Saturday, maybe.
Oh, shit. It was party time, dude.
Slightly, yeah. So then, like, I just start She's like, well, we're gonna go out after this, and I'm like, fuck, man. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna get drunk. I like ran home, grabbed like a weed vape pen, everything. Like, I was like, I'm just getting fucked
You got
up.
your supplies.
I got all my
You
supplies.
hit your go bag.
I went home, instantly gobbled a weed gummy, grabbed my little go bag, and I was like, the only way I have to go dance, dude, at some fucking bullshit place. I'm like,
Oh,
fuck.
fuck. I danced last night.
I hate
Just
it, dude.
remembered that.
I hate dancing. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I love it. I wish I was better at it, but I'm not. So
You
I have
love
to.
dancing.
I have to enter the fucking astral realm, dude, so I can dance in like some weird, shitty place. So we're sitting there. This was like her friend. The one friend's like a fucking dentist, like the
Yeah.
other guy's like a businessman. And I got caught. I didn't know you're not allowed to fucking vape in bars, dude. Someone's hitting my vape
You're in
pen.
a
This
vape
dude
weed
fucking
pen?
grabs me. He's like, "You got to get out of here." And I'm like, "Bro, you can't kick me out right now." I was like, "Please, dude." He
There's
was-
no way he listened.
He did.
He
let me in.
listened?
He let me in. I was like, "I'll give you $100, bro." I didn't give him $100.
God damn.
I would have literally. I was getting like gulagged out of a double date. I was about to get disappeared out of a double date. I'm like, dude, I'll do anything, dude. Please, I can't fucking listen to this right now.
Damn, you would have gotten
Oh my
crushed
god!
for
But she
that.
still came over and was like, "What do you?" The guy, I was like, "Dude, please, dude." I might know my
Oh.
excuse was, I was like, "Dude, the battery's dead. I didn't even get a hit off of it." And he was like, "That doesn't matter. You're vaping." I'm like, "Well, technically, I didn't vape." And he was like, "Dude, come on." I'm like, "Please don't kick me out, bro." And he was like,
Wow.
He didn't kick me out.
Nice.
So yeah, so I got to stand in there and like, so I got to stand awkwardly for another 30 minutes in this place.
Thank God.
Dude, and like they had it. They're like, "What happened?" I was like, "Oh no, I was I was smoking a weed pen." They were like, "All right, dude," and I was like, okay." So then I go home and I can feel it. When you're like, God, I'm gonna be hungover tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm like on the couch and I'm like,
Oh,
my
yeah.
babe. I put my babe to bed. She was just like absolutely fucking. Her battery had run out at that point. I
Yeah.
fucking put her to bed, and I was like, dude, I've been. This is a thing I've done the last 2 times I drank, where I just literally commit weed suicide. I just go in my little fucking freezer, pull out like just a reckless amount of edibles, and just gobble them, dude. And I just sit and watch fucking TV, and just I'm like, wait till it washes over me, and I just eventually I'm like, and then I just like somehow make it up. I was watching that show about time travel, so I'm like, I'm on like alternate.
Of course you were.
I'm on alternate timelines at like 3 a.m, just like, oh, because the guy kept going back in time and changing one thing, and I was so confused by the middle of it. I got up and was just like, I remember opening my fridge and just looking into it, and being like, shutting my fridge. I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm confused right now. And I just woke up that next morning, just like full Mr. Garrison head, just like, dude, beat the hangover.
Nice.
Went out, got breakfast, came home, slept, woke up, and I was no hangover, no headache.
That's
no,
what I did today. I got fucked up. I got dragged into a baby girl party, and it was in the fucking financial district in New York. So like,
Jesus Christ,
the worst people on earth.
yeah,
Just the worst people on earth.
yeah. That's like District 1 from the Hunger Games.
It's
dude.
the dumbest fucking group of people. Like, we went to this party, her friend's birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't really friends with these people. These were her friends' friends from New York. They were all young.
Fuck.
Dude, anybody that moves to New York when you're real young or is from New York is a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I'll stand
Like
that.
everybody I've met.
Yeah, for sure.
That's either born in Manhattan or moves
can't
there.
I can't
when you
imagine.
move there young, like after high school, you are such a fucking arrogant dickhead.
I can't
that
imagine
attitude-
being born in Manhattan.
No, I can't either. You met the Whack Off King, right?
I think so. That dude actually is
Yeah.
sick. I met him.
He's cool.
That guy's cool as fuck.
Yeah. Him
I
and
know
his
it.
friends
That's
are
true.
cool, but those people, like, dude, the one I walked in and there was this dude standing there. He was like he was like tall, blonde hair, jacked dude, like fit.
Just like an Adonis.
He looked like one of those dudes from The Social Network,
I never saw
the
that.
Winklevoss twins or whatever. The
Okay, I know you're
Facebook
talking
guys.
about. It's hot as fuck.
He Army Hammer. You know that guy?
I do actually. I do
kind
know
of
Army
just
Hammer.
reminded me because the kid he fucking rode. He did rowing at Yale.
It's hot.
No, he was the biggest fucking clown ever, dude. I walk in, him and his friends are like splitting one Modelo, and I was just like, dude.
Why are they doing that?
I guess they were out of booze, but it was like
Keeping was this a house?
this was a girl's apartment. I went to the girl's apartment. And
Why
then we
does a
went to
young
bar.
girl have an apartment in Manhattan? Is the question.
Yeah, good question.
Yeah,
But
should have stormed it.
these people suck, dude. I like walked up to them. I was standing there.
How old are they?
They're all like 23, 22, 23.
That's why they suck.
Oh my god, dude! It was insane. It was insane.
They're also you're dealing with people who like are standing. There's like the mist of like potential experience, and they're standing outside of it. Like life is gonna be so sick, and you've already been through the mist. Now you went back through it, and you're like, no, it's not.
Yeah, I was standing there like, what are you saying? What are you gonna do with your life? No, you're not, dude. You're a loser.
Yeah, dude.
Like, get ready, man, because your little fucking hot guy attitude fucking sucks, and no one's gonna like you.
No, dude.
Eventually, I started talking to him because the first couple times I tried to talk to these people, they were all like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, what's up, man? I'm Shane." And they're like, "Oh, hi." I'd be like, "What's your name?" Like, I was very confrontational. I went in there like,
course.
"Who are you? Why would you
Yeah.
act like that?"
Yeah, of course.
But I was like, "Yeah, what do you do?" And it was like, "I do that. I work for an investment thing." I'm like, "Oh, cool, man.
Yeah,
That's sick."
nice, dude.
Like, yo, you want to see this picture of me and Joe Rogan from earlier today?
Damn, dude. What do they say?
They're like, whoa.
What?
Yeah, but we went to this bar that was like a
That's such a sick move, too.
Bulgarian. I don't know. It was fucking.
You went to a Bulgarian bar?
Yeah, and like the basement was like a fucking techno pit.
Ew,
it was
dude.
like a bar and then you went downstairs again, and it was just like a dance floor with like stripper poles.
What was it like? Just like guys wearing like Mexican jeans and like a blade
Yeah,
layer?
Yeah, it was fucking insane.
What the fuck?
And they were all all the girls were dancing. I just stood at the bar like
Yeah. You just stood
told
at the,
baby girl, I was like, go do whatever, go have
Just-
fun, dude. This is
I'm gonna stand near these guys with like no shirts on and jean shorts,
yeah,
whatever
it was
the
like
fuck happens
the
at a Bulgarian.
bathhouse in fucking John Wick. I was just standing there like, what the fuck is this?
That fucking sucks.
But yeah, got a couple drinks in, got out on the dance floor.
Did you really hit it up?
No, I can't. I just stood there like, hey,
At least you're in a Bulgarian bar.
yeah,
When I go out
or
with Brittany-
Romanian. It was Romanian. Not that there's a difference.
Same fucking thing.
Yeah,
When I go out with Brittany, it's like I'll be a lot of times in like mostly black environments dancing, and I always just feel like I'm not ready for it, dude. I've tried to explain this to her.
Oh, I mean, a black environment dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I'm always like,
fuck
dude,
no.
I'm not ready to step up, dude.
No,
I,
you can't
I'm
step up to the
I
street.
can't. I know. I'm like, I'm not
No.
ready. And then what's weird too is like, so we'll go out and it'll be, it all depends. Like, sometimes we'll hang out with like white friends, mixed company. Sometimes it's like this couple was just black. And then we went on Halloween weekend and we went to one place and it's just all young, like 23-year-old, 24 white kids. And then you watch them in action. I'm like, God, I don't feel comfortable around
they
this at
suck,
all, dude.
I can't explain
Oh my
how
God,
much they suck.
I don't understand like the whole like how every action of theirs has to be completely ironic at all times.
Yeah.
And then like I'm watching that and I'm like, and I'm watching them watch that and I'm like, oh, this is weird. Then we go to like a not even, well, I guess the place we went to was like half and half, but I was just sitting there just like, fuck, dude. Now I gotta step up to the streets, dude. I'm like, fuck, I know. I was telling Brittany that the other day. I was just like, she went to a Jamaican party and she was like, yeah, it was just weird. Like I felt like I was like a European around like a tribal thing where I was like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. I'm like, welcome to my fucking world. She's like, well, we're around white people most of the time. I'm like, I don't feel comfortable around them either, dude.
Yeah.
I don't like anyone.
Dude, and I was walking around with baby girl wearing like a fucking short skirt, so literally every single dude we walked by was staring at her as hard as they possibly could.
Fuck, man.
And I'm like, I would stare at them. I'd be like, "What the fuck, dude?
Exactly.
What's going on, man?
I'm gonna fuck you. I'll fuck you right now.
Oh, fuck you, dude.
I'll
You want to come?
Fucking
You
suck
want?
your
Is that what
dick,
you want?
dude.
You want to come? You're looking at my girlfriend. Are you trying to come, dude? I'll fucking yank your dick right here, dude.
Dude, I might have hit the absolute pinnacle of jealousy the other day in Target.
Really?
Yeah, she pointed. Some dude walked by and she went, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "What?" She was like, "Nothing." I was like, "Fucking what?"
Oh, fuck that.
She goes, "He just looks exactly like my ex-boyfriend." This dude was fucking, dude. It was this big fucking like Polak Russian looking, just jacked. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I was like, whatever. And I was like, I gotta get milk anyway. I'll meet you back over. And I'll know, dude. I fucking walked through the aisles and I'm just like staring at this dude, total stranger. I'm just staring him down like, you think you're fucking cool, huh? And this dude's probably looking at me like,
That guy worked
why
at
do we have a
Target?
problem,
Yeah.
dude? It wasn't even her ex. It was just some dude who looked like him. And I was just walking like, think you're fucking
fuck
better
you
than
up,
me, bro?
dude.
I'll fucking kill you right now, dude. I'll fucking kill you for looking like your fucking ex-boyfriend, dude.
Yeah, that's
Motherfucker. And the whole time I'm like, he's pretty fucking big. And I'm like, damn, was her ex-boyfriend that fucking big? And I was just like, I could fuck that guy up. I grabbed my almond milk, coconut milk blend. I'm like, fuck this guy, dude. I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah,
The
dude.
jealousy thing.
I mean,
I'll never get over it. I'll never. I don't know. I mean, I'm working on it right now. Like, I'm kind of at a point in this relationship where I'm
it's hard because I can get over it, but that just means I don't give a fuck.
exactly. So that's a weird spot to be in. It's like, all right, so if you and me are gonna act this way, that just means I don't give a fuck. Like,
I know.
intensely.
Well,
Like, I still care, but like,
it's hard to separate
you know,
that thing,
it's
dude.
tough.
I was arguing with my girlfriend about some bullshit today where she went out last night to like a party. And I was like, she was left like late as fuck. So I was
She's
like,
gonna listen to that, and we're gonna break up because of that.
Why?
Comment. Nothing. Go ahead.
oh, because about not
That comment is gonna be a fight.
Well-
I just built a fight for myself in 2 days.
No, it's a real. Yeah, you just said
In
you
2
just
days,
fucking.
I'll be eating lunch, and I'll get a text that's like, "What?"
You don't care,
Yeah.
dude. Well, that's so. She went out to a party and she was like, "Yeah, it was just like that." She was explaining it. She was like, "It was just like I couldn't understand what people were saying because everyone's speaking patois and blah blah blah." And like people try to dance to me, like, "No, no, no," and I'm like, "Well, that's universal. Like you don't need to speak the language to like be like no, and people know what's going on."
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. But like. Her whole point was like, it was just, I felt weird. I've never felt out of place in a thing. And I was like, wait, so people were dancing with you? Like, she's like, no, I didn't let anyone dance. I'm like, well, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, dude, it was
Yeah.
like,
She
it was-
probably did. That's how I always think too. Because
that's how I think. She's like, because she was like, yeah, well, my roommate was, or her old roommate was like, wait, were you dancing with that guy? And I was like, wait, were you? She's like, no, I'm saying that I was like, get off me, leave me alone. I'm like, you fucking lying motherfucker, blah, blah, blah. And I was,
fucking.
then when I'm
lying.
like, whatever, I just won't care. And I'm like, I won't care about anything. And I've also been studying, I've been reading the Tao Te Ching, the sacred text of Taoism, dude. And you're supposed to completely, I want to be a sage where you just completely cut yourself off. And you're just like, you just walk around. I've been trying to do it for the last 2 days. It's kind of mind bending. Try to always stay in the present moment, which sounds like kind of cliched.
No.
But you literally like empty your mind and just all you do is you just chill, and you don't think about anything or do anything till the moment of action calls for it.
So you're retarded.
No, because here's
So
no.
you're a retarded guy.
No, I'm telling
It's
you.
just like, I'm in this room now. I've only ever been in this room.
No, it's not even that. I mean, dude.
I know.
Dude, the Dow just fucking
The
laughs at
Downs,
you.
dude.
The Downs.
The Downs.
The Downs they change. It's really hard to do. And then you'd have to just like the whole time, like you're you never let your. It's funny because like how much you get anxiety from like your brain will start thinking about stuff in the future, stuff in the past, and you're like, and I'll catch myself like, and then you're just like, all right, chill out. You jump back out of it, and you're like, man, this is really relaxing. I really don't have anything to worry about. And you're just walking around until the moment something pops off, you're ready for action right away, dude. So it's like
Not just air karate chops, by the way.
See, I've been studying, so I've been like, I don't know how to do the Dow about this. I'm so fucking mad at her. She's such a fucking bitch.
Yeah,
So
that's,
it's like-
I think that's very just instinctive. That's all that is.
Yeah.
You're not insecure. I mean, I've had to come to terms with it a couple times with. I mean, a baby girl. That's
But dude, so when I get in my
yeah.
when I get in my Dow mode and like my fucking babe is acting up, when I'm in the mode, it's funny because I'll like my girlfriend will be like, meh, 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 and then I get like, I get in this thing like, what the fuck's the problem? Now like I'm in this weird space where I'm like, why are you always mad all the time?
Yeah.
But I just watch her from almost from like I'll be right next to her, but it feels like from a distance. And she'll be like, and I sit there and just go, I'll be like, okay, well, what do you want to do? And dude, it's like, it's kryptonite for babes.
I
dude.
just did it.
It kills him, dude.
Just did it
Kills him.
in the car.
Yeah. I'm talking about like next to like sitting next.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. of
Although
course,
she hung up
of
on me
course.
today, and I was like, called her right back, like, did you just fucking hang up on me? Apologize. But yeah, the dude, it's weird. man.
Apologize. I texted apologize, and I was like, "What kind of fucking pussy am I, dude? What am I demanding apologies?"
But dude, it was so funny. Like we will go to the gym, and she always does this shit where she gets a little fucking. She doesn't want to go to the gym. She gets anxious or whatever. So I get that. But usually I'd be like, you just gotta face your fears and blah blah blah. Now I'm just like, all right, if you don't want to go, we won't go. And instantly she's like, no, we'll go. And I'm like, okay, that's all I had to fucking do.
Yeah.
You can't let anxiety rule your life. And she's like, shut up. And I'm like, fuck. I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, man. Yeah, anxiety is, especially because I've been on party mode for the last, now we're going on a month and a half.
Whew.
It's been a party, 2 months of just party time.
Just fucking partying up.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I actually, last week I took like, I didn't drink for like 5 days. It's pretty
It's not
good
bad.
for me.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Yeah.
I've been hitting like every other night
Mm-hmm.
consistently.
It's not
So
bad.
now
doing
it's
the
good.
schedule.
Last week I got so fucked up that I was like not drinking until Thanksgiving. And then
Thanksgiving's a couple weeks
this
ago.
week I got fucked up.
Dude,
then I
I'm
went to the
telling
fucking
you.
Cypress Hill concert, dude. Got no choice but to fucking.
Dude, I'm telling you, if you could probably not drink for a month if you microdose mushrooms every like 4 days, guaranteed.
I gotta get those pills.
It doesn't fuck you up. I'm
I'm gonna
telling
get
you.
those little pills. They were fucking
Yeah,
awesome.
you can make capsules.
Yeah, that's
I got a capsule maker, bro. You fucking.
you can whisper it into the microphone.
You can have a capsule maker. You know, I can
There's
make.
nothing illegal
I
about
take
having.
cayenne powder.
Yeah.
Fucking. Yeah, dude, you can make
Make
them.
your own fish oil.
Exactly. I make my own cum capsules, dude. I fucking.
Damn, that's awesome.
That'd be tight. I gotta give my.
Give them to your bae.
I should
Just like a fish oil capsule. Yeah, just
put it
come.
up your butt.
Just come. Yeah,
So
just
quell your fucking
insert
attitude.
this. This is my semen.
Yeah, my my dad's been asking me about CBD oil.
Really?
Yeah.
I took some CBD today.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, I did the same thing you did to beat the hangover. Breakfast, fucking CBD,
Mm-hmm.
nap. Here we are,
Perfect.
killing it.
My thing is, I have to the night before, when I'm like sitting in it, I eat as much as I can, and I just gobble edibles and just fucking just watch shit on TV till I'm just like, oh, and I just like walk upstairs and I just like lay down, dude. It works like a fucking charm.
You go into your tomb, put a
Dude.
shroud over you.
I fucking, it's so funny. Like I can't remember. Like I remembered like the shit I was thinking about, and it just literally, dude, just is, it's gone.
Yeah,
But
the anxiety, the post anxiety is the worst though. That's what's been
for a hangover, yeah. but-
party time. The party months I've been on, back to back party months.
Yeah.
Anxiety's been just a complete roller coaster.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's what alcohol does. It definitely
Yeah.
kills your anxiety, but then your body's just like fucking Sonic the Hedgehog spinning in his little ball.
Yeah.
And as soon as you wake up, it's like
You wake up the next day.
You're like, oh fuck!
Every coin is just another dumb fucking thing I've ever done. Hit that fucking blunt though.
Yeah.
Those coins shattered, dude. You're just back to fucking Sonic, baby.
Dude, I forgot about this. I went online and ordered this. It's called medicinal hemp.
Okay.
You can buy it online, and it's weed. with just like low THC and high CBD. So it's like the O'Douls of weed, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's weed nonetheless, and you can just buy it online. It's legal. They mailed me it.
Wow.
Yeah, I got fucking like 3 ounces of weed mailed to me. Fucking legal. There's a piece of paper on it that says, "This is medicinal hemp. It's not weed." And you're like, for real? That's
all you gotta do. Not weed.
Like, technically, this is medicinal hemp because it's lower than 0.03 THC per blah,
Does
blah,
it
blah, blah.
get you high at all, or just relaxes you?
A little bit. It's like smoking like really weak weed. But it's nice.
That sounds
'cause
like something I would like.
it is. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
kind of nice. And, you know, if you're feeling yourself, I just take a little bit of hash and sprinkle it on it. And it's like nice little buffer zone, dude.
Yeah.
It's like what George Washington used to smoke.
Hell yeah.
It's fucking sick, dude.
Hell
I have a
yeah.
bunch of weird weed that I got in the mail from like a company in Oregon. I was like, no way it fucking works. And they sent it to me and I'm like, just outdoor weed. And they grow it so it's they like try to like take down but dude, here's my thing too. These are weed growers. They probably tested a batch. I don't think they hit the fucking 0.03 THC on every house, so it's like,
Yeah, of course not.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a plant. Yeah.
So, you know,
Get some weed, dude. Yeah, I see it. Man.
and it's a THCA too, so it's like technically it's not THC because it's a THCA, so they can be like, oh, it only has this much THC, but I'm just saying the THCA is in there, and as soon as you burn it, what's it turn into?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
So yeah, now I have a bunch of CBD. I have O'Doul's weed in my house. I'm like, this stuff's fucking sick.
Oh man.
I just want to start smoking joints like cigarettes everywhere. You smoke like 10 joints of this shit a day, and you're just.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes you kind of tired, though. I smoked it the one day, and I was like, oh, my God, I'm fucking tired.
That's awesome.
But it's chill nonetheless.
They did that in Spain. They rolled fucking spliffs.
Yeah.
Constantly.
That's
Everyone
pretty
just
tight.
smokes spliffs.
That's tight.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
That was sick. I'd be sitting at a cafe in
Yeah.
Madrid. You know me, dude. That's just.
I heard that, dude.
That's just how I am, dude. I'm just out in cafes in Madrid. You just smell weed nonstop. People be smoking weed. Be like, oh shit.
That's tight. They
That's
smoke a lot of
fucking
hash
dude.
out
I
there,
love
too.
weed. I love weed and blazing weed.
I love that fucking Dr. Green Thumb turned you out, dude.
Dude, it's so sick. I'll show you a video after. I got a video
I
from
have
the
to,
concert
dude.
of
That's
him
fucking
literally
awesome.
in the middle of fucking, hello, my name is, and there's just smoke everywhere. There was like green lighting,
Skulls and
just
shit.
smoke everywhere. Yeah, the background
my
was a mountain
God,
of like
dude.
elephant skulls.
That's fucking tight.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. They're like hardcore like cholos,
Mm-hmm.
but then they talk about how great weed is.
Yeah, dude. Dude,
They talk about like, I'll fucking murder you. And then the next song is like, I feel good a lot.
yeah, that guy came up like it's a hardcore weed growing cholo, dude.
The whole time I was also thinking like, this is just Nate Diaz music.
Oh my God.
Like this is Nate Diaz.
Holy fuck,
That's
dude.
his entire persona.
Dude, that literally shaped Nate. You can't say.
Cypress Hill is not Nate Diaz.
I mean, it's a perfect dialectic, dude. It's like
Yeah.
those two don't exist without each other. It's a perfect dyad. If there wasn't Cypress Hill, there wouldn't be Nate Diaz, and you know maybe Nate Diaz expected Cypress Hill. They definitely feed off each other.
Yeah, those two definitely have energies that are
I
feeding
can
off each
can
other.
imagine Nate Diaz in fucking grade school, dude.
You should have an Ancient Aliens about that.
About what?
The polar energy that those two create. And maybe that was aliens that created Nate Diaz and Cypress Hill.
I've been reading a lot about like a lot of like infant developmental theories and stuff. And like object relational theory is how like when you come out as a baby, you're just like this, you're in this like weird schizoid state of like everything's a blur and you're looking around and you're just like, oh man, I'm fucking hungry. And then all of a sudden like just a nipple comes into your face and you're like,
Yeah.
whoa, I can do that. And like there's like a theory that babies, when they first come out, they're just like, they're like omnipotent. They think they can just control everything. They're like, man, and then someone wraps them in a blanket and they're like, fuck yeah. They slowly, you as the parent, come into focus and they're like, what the fuck is this guy? And like then they're, depending on your facial expressions, that's how they learn how to like interact with the world. So if you're like, Jesus Christ, shut up and putting them down, babies will they'll start picking up on that and they'll start putting out it's called there's a false and true self.
Being a cunt.
It's a false self. So a baby will start recognizing like if I cry too much, they won't pick me up. So from a young age, you can start projecting a fake personality that you just carry through your whole life in order to please your parents, and you just carry that into like all your relationships for the rest of your life. It's fucking frightening, dude.
I mean, that makes sense.
But there's these things can happen when you're so young that you're not even conscious of it. Then you just come the next thing you're 40, and it's like
wah. You're in a cubicle going, wah, trying to get $1 more an hour.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fucking. I've been getting into that about like the whole thing about when you're a kid and like the different ways that your parents treat you or different attachment styles, and that's like different types of personalities are strictly are thought to be based on the way your parents dealt with you as like a fucking infant to about a 2-year-old.
Damn.
Yeah,
So it's like astrology.
No, but it's pretty. It's like they've done studies with like the Russian orphans and shit, where like these kids, if a baby's born and no one like picks it up and like holds it for the first like 3 months, you become like you have like low IQ. It fucks you up.
Yeah.
It literally fucks you up. So if like there's probably definitely nuances to like how you're being held and interacted with.
Sure.
Pretty weird.
It is.
Pretty.
Yeah,
fucking...
I mean it does make.
Though temperament is the fly in that ointment because babies all have temperaments, but it's like. But I don't know why what made me think of that. The true self, false self
Probably
stuff.
Nate Diaz in Cypress Hill.
Exactly, dude. Nate Diaz probably just came out sick as fuck, dude.
Nate Diaz is
he probably
the
came out of his
motherfucker.
mother's pussy. Him and B Real probably born on the same day, and like weed smoke came out of their mother's pussy as they came out. They're like, "Yo, what's up, Philadelphia?
I'll fuck you up." Both of them are like, "I'll fucking kill you. I love weed." Yeah,
Nate Diaz just cried for weed as a baby for like fucking 3 years.
I can't. Again, I don't think I'll ever be able to explain how sick that was. I mean, of course, anybody that's taken mushrooms and gone to a concert knows.
Not a
I
Cypress
never
Hill
had,
concert, dude.
but yeah, Cypress Hill. Especially, I went into it being like, "This is gonna be fucking gay. This is not what I like." But then I was with Lewis, who's one of the funniest fucking people.
Yeah,
Luis
yeah.
Gomez is the coolest fucking
That's
dude.
so fucking
He's
funny.
so fucking funny. He's just such a fucking character. So like, and that's his music too.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Luis Gomez, he's like an MMA, like,
Oh my
I'm a
god.
real fucking dude. I'm fucking real, bro. Like that's how he's, dude. I was so happy, and then every beat. It was like loud as fuck. So like the bass, all their songs are
Dude,
fucking sick. Dude.
That's one of the few rap concerts someone would be like, "You want to go to this?" And I'd be like, "Definitely."
Absolutely.
Yeah, fucking definitely.
I don't know if I would have. I can't even imagine a better rap concert. Most of them, I think, would suck.
I mean, I wouldn't even go see like Wu-Tang. I'd be like, you should have caught me. Here.
Yeah, but see, again, Wu-Tang's energy. Like this was just two dudes standing on
That's
stage.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
Wu-Tang would be like fucking 40 dudes on stage.
that'd be too much.
Be aggressive.
Yeah.
These dudes were like, "Yo, we're all family here." I'd be like, "Hell yeah, man, I love you." And it was all white people.
Yeah, that's who
Cypress-
goes to rap
Yeah,
concerts.
of course. But
for
like,
the most part.
I think that's who listens to Cypress Hill. Is white stoners.
Oh, for sure. Right
You know?
now, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this day and age,
It was all old white stoners.
Yeah,
It was a
dude.
great fucking it was a great vibe.
That is a good
Yeah,
vibe.
it was
dude.
awesome.
It's like
Everybody was real polite walking around.
it's like
It was
going to a
nice.
Grateful Dead concert.
Yeah, it was like a Dave Matthews concerts are a fucking shit show.
Yeah, that's a
Those are
different.
evil hippies, dude.
Well, you'll get also like closeted corporate hippies who will like show up at the office and be like, "I'm a little cloudy. I was at the Dave concert. I had a brownie.
I
last
went to the Dave concert.
You know me." They have like a little tie dye shirt under their fucking suit. They're like, "Don't tell anyone.
I smoke pot.
I smoke CBD weed."
Yeah, I smoke CBD weed. Took a nap.
That's the funniest thing to me is how like people write about it. They're like, "I just smoked a blunt of the CBD," and it's like
It
probably smoke a
doesn't
pound
do
of it.
anything to you.
it just makes you sleepy.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, it's very funny, but it is tight to have. It's nice. You can just-
CBD? Yeah.
CBD
Again,
weed.
I ate a CBD edible today.
yeah,
It's fucking nice.
they are nice. It's nice. It's funny because like you just smoke it afterwards, and you're like you feel a little bit weird, and you're like, I can manage this. This is
Yeah,
fucking pretty easy.
Totally fine.
Yeah,
That
you just-
fucking
It's like smoking Benadryl.
that dropper you gave me, that
Yo.
caused some problems for me. I was fucking overdosing on that every
I'm about
day.
to get my dad that.
I was hitting that dropper too strong.
Yeah, I'm about to hit my dad with that hard.
Yeah, I remember when my car got hit. I walked out and I was like, "Well, that's life." I was like, "All right, I gotta stop taking this fucking oil."
It's basically how my brain works 24/7.
Yeah,
I would see my cars get booted and be like, so it goes.
that's how it goes, dude. Big Vonnegut. This is sick. This is what I wanted to talk about.
Let's have it.
I was just listening, and anybody that listens to this, listen to Dan Carlin again.
Oh my god.
Imagine. Hardcore History. He has a new thing called addendums. Mm-hmm. They're like 1 hour episodes because
That's perfect.
yeah, they're awesome.
These
But
other ones are long as fuck.
one's about the USS Indianapolis, which was
Where'd that float around?
That was in the Pacific in World War II. It delivered parts for the atom bomb. So it delivered parts for the bomb that hit Hiroshima, and it was like a secret mission.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah. So there's like 1,100 dudes on this fucking ship.
Holy fuck. Which is atom bomb parts?
Yeah. They bring it to the island. They're on their way back.
Jesus
like a little,
Christ,
I think it was east of the Philippines. And they got torpedoed in the middle of the night by a Japanese submarine.
Fair enough, dude.
A submarine.
Can you imagine the dudes on that ship? So that would have been like our great-grandfathers just on a boat, and they're like, what are we bringing out here? And they're like, I don't know, man. There's new bombs. They're supposed to be fucking...
Dude.
What was it?
Basically grandfathers.
Okay. So
These guys were like 20, 19.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
These are
That
young
was
kids.
what year was that?
1945.
Fuck yeah, it would have been my grandfather, yeah.
Yeah.
They're born 1918. That would imagine those dudes on there just being like transporting atom bombs and be like, what's that? And they're just like,
No idea.
fucking these big bombs, apparently. I don't know. Fucking
I'm gonna fuck some people up with these, dude.
apparently they're like stronger than a lot of other bombs, and they use
It's
fucking
basically me talking about weed,
atoms,
and
yeah.
drugs. Like someone, I'm like, I don't know. I feel weird.
I mean, I guarantee that most of the people on the ship didn't know what an atom was.
Of course not.
So it was like magic. They were driving. They're like,
We're just delivering magic to this island. It's gonna blow. It's gonna eviscerate a city. But that's another. I mean, start to finish, this thing is the biggest nightmare of all time.
Yeah,
Like,
for
it's
sure.
the worst thing you can
It's a
imagine.
horrible setup.
Start to finish. So they're in the Pacific. They get torpedoed in the middle of the night. So everyone's sleeping.
Oh, it's terrible.
You wake up to the ship sinking. The ship sank in 12 minutes.
Did the torpedoes? Did the Japanese just strap a dude unnecessarily to the torpedo?
They used to do that.
And
They
they,
used to- yeah,
you don't have to. You can just
for
shoot
real.
them.
They had suicide bombing torpedoes.
That would have just a dude on it.
Yeah. Now that was definitely not what they used there, but yes,
That's hilarious.
they had kamikaze submarines.
You know, they had fuck, man, in like the 1700s, the beginning of the 1800s, Japan, they were fucking rolling around in like samurai costumes.
Yeah,
They were full on, just like
dude. Yeah,
they looked like Power Rangers bad guys for
Yeah.
like just until the Navy showed up, and they were like, "Oh, we feel dumb."
Yeah,
Like,
it's
okay,
like, yeah,
boy.
you have muskets. All you have to wear is a suit. You just wear a cotton suit.
Well, they had guns and they got rid of them,
Yeah,
and they fucking brought back the swords. And like, nah, let's get back
they're
to this
fucking
shit.
chilling.
Yeah, and then
There's a dude who has a YouTube video called "The History of Japan."
really,
It's fucking sick.
Japan is fucking tight.
It's awesome. But so anyway,
Yes, these
ship-
guys are out there.
the start to finish, this thing's a fucking nightmare. I'm ruining the episode, but whatever. If you weren't going to listen to it,
Yeah.
this is what happened. You also probably remember it from Jaws. Mm-hmm. In Jaws, the guy, the no, that's from something.
He's from that thing.
The dude that's like their eyes roll back, black as like a doll's eye, like that guy.
What?
He's talking about the USS Indianapolis.
Fuck, he was on it
In the
theoretically.
movie Jaws. That guy's character was on it.
What?
But
Never saw Jaws.
what?
Never saw it.
You're missing out. It's really
I know.
great.
I gotta see it.
Yeah. Now that you see it when you're older, you're gonna be like, all right.
That's what I think. I think I
fine.
missed the window. Of
That's how I
that.
am with Usual Suspects.
Someone's told me what happened at the end of that 10 fucking times.
Really, no one's told me, but oh yeah, isn't it Kevin's? It's somebody else, and it's just like, oh, didn't see that coming.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll never guess. It's like, well, now I will.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's like
It's not going to be that much of a surprise. Yeah, I tried to watch The Village earlier this week.
Where
You
people
remember
just,
The
like-
Village?
yeah, where people like come out of the woods.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan. It's like set in like an old timey thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then it turns out it was just a commune in modern times.
Well, did you know
And the monsters weren't real, so it's
apparently
like
original ending was supposed to be the guy was supposed to come out and get hit by a car.
that'd have been hilarious.
That's what I was saying,
It definitely should have ended that way.
bro. I'm not fucking
Gets hit
fluffing.
by a bus, and it's just like that's amazing.
I'm not fluffing myself, dude. When I was in 5th grade, we had to do a creative writing assignment, and I had a lady who was looking for like nutmeg or something. She's looking all over. How's it end? Hits by a fucking car, bro.
Wow.
Teacher said you can't end a story like that, and I was like, all right,
Tell
I
that
bet.
to Shyamalan, dude.
Fuck, yeah, tell that to fucking M Night, dude. I hit my teacher with a Shamalonian twist, dude, and she could not.
She
feel
couldn't handle it.
She couldn't metabolize it, dude.
Of course not, dude.
couldn't metabolize
That's
my
why she's
wit.
a fucking grade school teacher. If she could have handled a story like that, she wouldn't be there.
True
You
that.
fucking loser ass teachers.
Bitch, Miss McGinley, you bitch.
McGinley, you cunt bitch. All
So
right.
these dudes are on the boat.
On the boat, ship gets hit with torpedoes while
They
people
hit
are-
with a torpedo.
they get hit with 2 torpedoes out of a Japanese submarine.
God, those things are probably so fast.
The ship sinks like it's a huge ship and it sank in 12 minutes, which is
Terrifying.
like right away.
Oh my god.
And they had to, I forget what it's called, but compartmentalize the ship. So
And they block off water.
you just got to block off rooms that your friends are in.
Fuck.
So like again, you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, goodbye, all my friends that were in that room.
You just
And they're
shut
all
them
like,
in there?
Yeah, you got to lock it in. And they're like, let us out. And you're like, I can't. I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Then
And the ship's sinking anyway.
ship sinking. The one part he talked about, the ship goes vertical,
Ugh.
like in Titanic,
Ugh.
and dudes are hitting the propellers that are still running
Oh.
and getting launched like a fucking baseball, just home run.
I mean,
of
they're into
dudes.
pieces too.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
And it's one of those where the ship sinks, you get dragged under. So everybody knows that, so they're all swimming as fast as they can. A bunch of dudes get sucked under.
Wait, when the ship sinks, what? Like the
Brings shit
the
down.
water
Yeah,
bends
yeah, yeah.
down?
Well, it's like a vacuum. It sucks
Oh,
things.
Shane, that's
The
terrifying.
current
dude.
sucks you under with it.
With the weight of the ship.
Yes.
Fucking Jesus, man.
Then there's a 2-inch thick
I'd rather get shut in my room and just fucking die.
oil slick on the water. So everyone's burning. You can't get oxygen. You can't come up for air without burning alive.
Imagine being the Japanese dude who shot the shot. It was like perfect.
Yeah.
Fucking beautiful.
Great fucking hit, dude. Let's go to sleep. All right, you clock out.
Let's go to our tiny pod and sleep,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Good job today.
That's a perfect shot.
That's the worst. You just inflicted hell on 1,300 people.
And meanwhile, atom bomb parts are just floating to the bottom of the sea.
It was on the way back. They delivered it, dude.
Oh, okay.
That submarine got what it had coming to it. I mean, people try to justify the atom bomb all the time, and I'm like, dude, look at what happened there.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
That was pretty
That's
bad.
worth 2 atom bombs.
Yeah. So what happened?
Yeah. So then they go
What
into
were
the
we
water.
doing with those atom bombs? We were bringing them to bomb Japan anyway.
Yeah, they were delivering the parts to bomb them.
Oh my god.
So
That submarines hit him on the wrong part.
Yeah.
They're like, we got him. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
we did
it's
it."
like, nah, they already did it, dude.
Oh my
They already
god.
delivered it. But
So they're burning alive.
the people that survived that, I think 300 people died pretty much right away in the first like 15 minutes. So now there's like 900 dudes just in the water. And that's when the shark feeding frenzy starts for 3 days.
God.
3 days.
Oh.
And it started out with the sharks would eat like carcasses. And then they got tired of that and started eating dudes that were like wounded and stragglers because they all went into different groups that were spread out over a
Were they
huge...
laying on a piece of wood or something, just floating?
Some had rafts, but yeah, most of them had life vests. And you're just floating. And one thing Carlin was talking about was how like it's not like the North where you just die. It was warm water, so you could live. Like you just die of thirst
Sunburn, dude.
and sunburn.
Ugh.
And like there's stories of like dudes who, because their life vests, like it looks like your friend's just sleeping, and then you go to touch him and he floats up and his whole lower half is gone
Oh.
because there's so many sharks
Oh.
just all around. Like, dude,
Jesus Christ.
the guy who found them, like a dude was flying when he saw them, and he was like, we went low enough that you could just see people getting eaten. Like while they flew over, people were getting ripped apart by sharks.
I mean, that's a fucking jackpot for a shark.
Yeah, dude. There's a story of these dudes on a raft, and there was a hole in the middle of the raft, and this big ass tiger shark kept sticking his head into the raft, dude.
Oh my god.
A shark's head was coming into the hole in the middle of this raft. It's the scary, and dude, at night, you're floating at night in the
my
middle of the
God.
ocean, and there's sharks everywhere.
Jesus Christ.
And there's this kid was like struggling, and this dude in a group was like, I'm gonna go try to save him. He went out, a huge fin comes, chases him back to the group.
Oh.
The kid's just out there getting ripped apart.
Dude, the moments for bravery are over, dude. As soon as I'm on a raft, there's sharks. I'm just like,
Yeah.
I just don't see myself being like, let me get off this fucking raft.
If someone's screaming for help.
I'll toss him a rope, dude. I'm not fuck-
Yeah,
I don't
true.
like going in
Yeah,
the
but
ocean
didn't
past
have,
my knees.
They didn't have a raft. They're just in clusters of dudes with life jackets.
True.
And there's a dude, like, if you wanted to die, you just separated yourself from the group. Like, people would kill themselves just by being like, all right, I'm done with this.
Yeah, fuck
Swim fucking 20 yards out and sharks will rip you
They'd
up.
munch you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And dude, it's the
So,
worst.
but if you're clustered in with all your boys, sharks are like,
At first, they were leaving you alone.
and then they
But
started
then
being
they
like,
ate
we
all
can
those
eat
other
that.
guys.
We can eat that
They
too.
started taking chunks out of the group. It's fucking crazy.
Holy fuck! How many people survived it?
I don't know. I think
Just the one guy from
I think-
Jaws.
I think 300. of the 900 that went into the water.
Jesus,
out.
dude.
I think. I could be wrong on that.
And they just went right back to work.
I doubt it, dude. That fucks you up forever.
know,
The
dude.
captain committed suicide 20 years later.
What?
He's still getting letters from people's families that were like, this Christmas would have been nice if you didn't kill our fucking son.
What?
He kept all the letters he got from these people and killed himself. These people were the most fucked up PTSD you can... Dude, imagine...
Why did I know? But why did
I know. That family that did that's a bunch
the
of
captain?
fucking losers.
The captain's supposed to die. Captain's supposed to go down with the ship.
Yeah, until the ship's going down, then it's like, all right, I'm not gonna die right now.
You say you ditch the captain code if your ship went down.
If the ship's burning,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
I'm
think
not
I'd
gonna be
ditch
like,
the
I'll
captain.
burn. I'd take that fucking hat off right away
Dude,
and sneak out.
I'd
dude.
ditch the captain code if they're like, you got to transport atom bombs across the Pacific into enemy territory. I'd be like,
I
quit. Skipper, get up there.
Yeah, but just
That's fucked up. They're like, it's not him.
I know.
It's like,
There's people dealing with
yeah, their kid getting eaten by a
fucking
shark.
idiots too, probably.
Some of them might have been like burning alive while being eaten by the top half burning, bottom half getting eaten by a shark.
Yeah,
Think about that.
It's the worst possible way to die.
S'mores, dude. The sharks are probably like, tasty.
You got some s'mores, dude. Yeah, and like the sharks they were talking about how big they were, like huge tiger
Oh my
sharks.
God.
Just like,
Those sharks are probably freaking out, dude.
yeah, it was a frenzy. They were going nuts.
Yeah, they've never eaten white people before, dude.
Now they got some white meat out
They're
there.
like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, there's 900 dudes just floating.
Those sharks are probably like, you got to try this shit. This is
Yeah, he went back
delicious.
to his pals. He's like, come on, man.
There's fucking white guys up here.
There was another guy got grabbed by his waist and dragged through the water, like waist high though. Like he stayed up.
fast?
He stayed up and was getting pulled past everyone screaming.
Oh,
Dude, it's the most horrific thing you can
it's
imagine.
horrible.
I can't get it out of my head. Floating in the ocean at night, and you just hear people get pulled under,
Oh,
and then the vest floats back up. Like it's
just
fucking-
waiting to get bitten by
Oh.
a shark. And then the moment one of those finally snagged you, it was probably like, no, no. Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah, USS Indianapolis.
Does that captain have any relatives?
I don't know.
I
Hopefully,
might start sending him fucking hate mail.
send him a hate mail. Be like, you're fucking.
Your bitch ass granddad. Kill yourself, dude.
Yeah,
Your
that's
grandfather's a fucking piece of shit, dude.
pussy,
He
dude.
should have went down with the fucking. He should have locked himself in and went down. I think you're supposed to just like climb to the top of the ship and grab it and just fucking submerge.
Which is such a ridiculous.
I know.
Imagine
That's-
the first guy to be like, "Yeah, captain goes down with the ship." The captain's probably like, "What? Wait, what? Why are we starting that fucking
even fun-
tradition?
it's
That's a
even-
dumb tradition."
It's funny to think of the people who are like, "All right, that's what I got." It's like, what? No, dude.
Yeah, wait till the room's
It's just a
on
job, bro.
When the room's on fire, you're getting the fuck out.
Yeah, this is just a job.
Yeah.
You totally leave. That's when people are like, can't believe those soldiers deserted. I'd be like, dude,
Oh,
first
why were
chance
they
I
out there?
fucking got, dude.
Get out. I deserted day one of boot camp.
We're
dude.
fighting a battle in the woods. I'm hitting a left, dude.
Yeah.
Peace.
I remember being a kid watching every war movie, be like, all right, I would fake dead there. I'd be like, I would lay there the whole time.
Dude, I've gone paintballing before, and they're like, charge the fort, and I'm like, fuck no, dude, those things hurt. I'm gonna sit here.
You're a coward at paintball. You deserted.
I deserted and went and got a roller burger at the fucking lunch truck, dude. Did you ever see those hot dogs or hot dog shaped hamburgers? It's called a roller burger. I had like 2 of them.
Oh,
A mask
my
would
God.
fog up. I'm like, I'm getting a fucking roller burger, dude. This sucks. I'm gonna get a blue Gatorade and a roller burger, and I'll meet you guys back in the game. When I played paintball, I just sat in the back and just wait till my team would go in front of me and shoot my teammates. I just did friendly fire. I just wanted to shoot people in
You hit the
paintball.
old Pat Tillman, dude.
We started. That's when my cousin came from behind me and shot me point blank in the ass because I was just going pop, 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 and shoot everyone. Because everyone has a mask. You're like a stormtrooper. No one knows who's who. So everyone's wearing the identical camo pullover
Yeah.
and a stormtrooper helmet. So it's like you're just totally anonymous. I'd just be like. And those paintballs, when they take a good curve and hit someone, dude, it's so satisfying.
Yo, we had airsoft fights
Oh.
in college, and I shot my friend. He was peeking around a corner, and I shot it. I watched it curve, hit him right in the face. It was really great. It was a really great.
It's awesome.
Stuck with me. It is very satisfying.
You see that thing go, whoop.
Yeah,
Ah!
bend it. bend it like Beckham, dude, right
Yeah,
in
dude,
someone's face.
That's so fucking fun.
Oh fuck! But yeah, I'll be thinking about the Indianapolis for a while. It helps with my anxiety, my hangover anxiety.
Yeah, you just
I
think
was like,
about
oh my
dudes.
god, I thought I had it bad, dude. Imagine
Yeah.
floating
Check out some fucking.
at night.
Someone put out a picture of like starving kids in Yemen. That's like the new thing now, where it's like the news hasn't covered.
I'm
it.
surprised. I thought they were eating well.
Dude,
I
this
thought
was.
they were feasting. No, I knew.
I've never
Yemen's a
seen-
shithole.
There was a lady who was. It was a girl, a little girl who was so starved that like like your armpits like indent
Yeah.
up. Her armpits like indented into her shoulders and like her shoulders rolled back.
Ugh.
And it was like holy fuck, dude. And the whole thing was like, why doesn't MSNBC hasn't mentioned Yemen ever this year?
What do you think that? What do you think that's about, dude?
I mean, it's obvious, dude.
What?
It's just two sides of the same coin. They're like, yeah, we like gay people. We don't like gay people. And meanwhile, they're both like, burn, 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 burn. Lay the oil pipeline. Distract the fucking peasants with bullshit.
Hell yeah!
Dude, it's fucking. My mom
Hell
fucking
yeah.
got all in my ass for about voting today. I just went home. Hey, mom, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I haven't seen you in a while. You're voting Tuesday. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, mom, stop.
Is
She's like,
is she Republican?
oh, dude, dyed in the wool. Yeah, my father, your grandfather came over here. He never took money from the government. Actually, we did take a little Social Security after your mother, but it was nothing. And and I'm like, all right, man, I get it. You know, she's like, what? Are you even registered? And I was like, I think I am. She checked me out. She's like, Green Party? What the hell's that? And I was like, oh fuck, I did do Green Party. She's like, what? What is this? The environment? You think there's global warming? I'm like, mom, fucking relax.
You think there's global
Relax.
warming?
I started hitting her with how like capitalism's gonna finally implode on itself. I'm like, mom, we're gonna be living on like an exoskeleton, just like a thing, almost on like another planet. We're gonna completely destroy the environment. It's not gonna work, mom. Capitalism. I was like, being a communist didn't work. Obviously, capitalism is a slower, controlled doom. It's gonna fucking blow up on itself.
Hell yeah!
She was just like, don't be ridiculous. And I'm like, mom, it's like.
You should have told her the sun was eventually going to explode. You should have been like, the sun explodes, so
I
it
know.
doesn't matter what party wins.
I know, dude. I was just like, mom, there's, she's like, you should read about this. I'm like, that's the thing, mom. I do. I read a lot
You
about
read
it.
too much about
I read a
this.
little too much about this, mom. And there's people who read way more than me and who don't watch just Fox News and are like, well, here's what's going on. Dude, she was just like, anyway,
I
you
got
got to vote.
I got in a fight with my mom this week.
Dude, they get all fucked up right now.
Well, I think Venus is in retrograde.
Oh, for sure,
so,
dude.
yeah,
That
moms are wilding out.
It's a good time to schedule fucking elections, dude.
When Venus is in retrograde?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's the funny thing, too.
You're
is
telling me.
People are like, you got to vote. It's really important. It's like, yeah, it's important for the political parties to gain power so they can do whatever the fuck they want. Like, it is important for you to vote. That way,
Damn.
they're like, come on.
where are you headed?
What do you mean?
Well,
It's the truth of it. They're like, you got to
I
vote.
know.
And
it's
it's
the
like,
truth
yeah,
of
it does matter because then they're like, oh, yeah, we're in. All right, you go. Your boy gets that job here. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we can do that. It's like, oh, I thought you were going to save us. Like, yeah, we'll get you guys. Don't worry about it. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, please stop fucking jerking yourselves off.
Stop voting.
I mean, fucking. If voting day, if everyone went and just fucking pushed those things over and nobody voted and like, fuck you guys, that would be, people would be like, all right. Dude, these are people just with running a scam. If you ever run a scam before, you're waiting for people to catch on to you. So part of you is kind of like, oh, God. And as soon as someone's like, fuck that, we're going to kill you, you're like, all right.
You think we should do that with the government?
Yeah, for sure.
That's actually
Sadly-
that's an American tradition. Your thought process.
It is. Sadly, that is the only thing that actually gets results.
Heads
Sad.
rolling.
Some violence. If you start hitting them, like that's the one thing they fear. They
You
fucking
can't advocate violence and then also go eat roller burgers.
yeah, you can. Roller burgers is the official fuel of violence, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding
No,
me?
but you can't be like, go attack, and then you're like, all right, I'm out.
This is what all great intellectuals do, dude.
True.
You fucking fire up the masses, and you're like, oh my bad.
Yeah, oh my bad, I got you guys going, huh? Oh shit, some of you guys are taking this seriously, huh? All right, shouldn't have wrote that book.
Yeah, for real. But that is the truth. They're like, we need it. It's like, well,
think Marx-
historically speaking,
You think Marx felt like that?
for
After he
sure.
wrote that book, he's like, oh shit.
He's like, I was just fucking.
Should have kept that one to myself. There's a whole millions of people dying now.
Well, yeah, he would like I've read a lot of that of Marx's stuff now, and it's like it's really you read it and it's like easy to read.
Yeah.
It's like this is really nice, and then like there's a couple lines in there where it's like, and then we have them. Some people are like, "Fuck yeah, we got to take this by force," and he was like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah.
oh no,"
And some
oh, shit.
Ukrainian farmer is getting his fucking head cut off because he
Yeah,
has too
dude.
much wheat.
Yeah,
Some dickhead wrote a book in Germany. 20 years later, a guy's getting his head cut off.
yeah, it is a shame.
Whatever.
But yeah, that's
At least he didn't get eaten by sharks in the Pacific, you know?
he had a nice fucking run with his farm.
Yeah, then some Soviets showed up.
Some dude someone probably told him about the book. He's like, yeah, fuck that, dude.
That book's not going to affect us. Oh, yeah.
Dude, that's yeah, I mean, dude, I'm telling you, that's gonna be the main point of contention in the next like I'd say the next 10 to 25 years. We'll be dealing with like hard right, hard left.
It looks
Political
like it.
parties are fully. I think that's just a natural lifespan of a democracy. To just totally split and polarize, and
I don't know.
we'll get one or the other. It splits and polarizes, and you catch one or the other. We're on like the fall of the Roman Empire. We're like totally coming down.
I don't know. But, I mean, we are going at such a fast pace.
Yeah.
Like with the internet and all this shit that, like, if you look at anything historically compared to how quick an empire can collapse, you got to kind of compound that by a lot. By the way, just information gets shared, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
Well, the other thing too is
Does that make any sense?
I know what you're talking about. The other thing is I watch it all day with people like with the fact arguing. It's like we're not factual creatures. We're not like if you're like, well, get these statistics on this. It's like we're all pure emotions.
Yeah,
So
I
they're
just
like-
argued with my girlfriend.
It's dude, and that's
It was
the
like, wait,
fucking,
here's what happened.
Yep,
Here's our discussion, and she's like, well, you're being a dickhead about it. I'm like, that's
dude. When people try to be
Here's
like,
the
these are
fact.
the facts, it's
Yeah.
like it's totally. There's nothing more irrelevant than that. People are like,
True.
yeah, but did you know the Democratic Party originally was mean to black people? And they're like, well, that's a double reverse because now we're nice to them, and like you guys are mean, like super mean to black people, and like we like them more than you. It's like so fucking dumb.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom's like, you gotta get out. I'm like, shut the fuck up, please.
Wow.
Leave me alone about
oh
that.
yeah, that was my mom fight. My mom,
I hate fighting my mom, dude.
It was ridiculous. I was watching football. I was at Soder's watching football. She calls. I was like, I should ignore it, but fuck it. I'll just tell her I love you. I'm busy.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I said to her. And she's like, you're just going to dismiss me? You shouldn't. And I was like, oh my God, is this fucking serious? Then she texted me a long
I
paragraph.
couldn't do that, man. That would break my heart.
Texted me a long paragraph.
Oh,
And I responded because I thought it was really funny. I said, what are you, my girlfriend? She got very upset.
do you guys make up?
I tried.
I can't fight with my mommy, dude. That'll kill me.
Well, she was being a fucking psycho.
Yeah, she wants to talk to her boy, dude.
I answer. She doesn't answer. If I call her, she
True
does
that.
not
My
answer.
mom never answers the fucking phone.
So I was like, I could have hit ignore,
Mm-hmm.
but instead I answered and I was like, hey, I can't talk right now. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah. I could see her getting kind of mad. That's
What
got
are
to
you
be a
talking
weird.
about? You can't get mad at that.
I'm talking about a mom
Yeah, true.
being like, yeah. I could see. I'm just going through girl brain, and it's like the fact that you had to you answer the phone to tell her you can't talk. If you're like, hey, what's going on, Mom? Oh, I got to go right now. I'd have been like, okay. But since you were like, hey, I'm not talking to you right now. I love you. Goodbye. Dude, she's probably like, what the fuck?
Well, she was time slaving me.
Was she really?
Yeah, she was driving. Anytime she calls, she's driving. And I told her to stop fucking doing that. If you want to talk, we can talk. Don't fucking call
That's
me.
quite the twist, dude.
Yeah, don't call me when you're on your way home from fucking Boscov's or whatever fucking bullshit you were doing.
When you just shut down Kohl's, dude.
And then she'll hang up when she pulls in to the house.
She's probably like goes to Boscov's and buys you like full like Aeropostale outfits, and she's just putting them all in a little closet, dude.
She has, yeah.
You probably have more zoomies than you even know, dude.
Yeah, I do feel bad, but
Yeah, well, that's
sometimes you got to put your bitch mom in her place, dude.
Barely. I mean, I had to do it today, but I had to like. It's so funny because my mom's talking about this stuff. I'm like, I could go to a level where I'm like, Mom, you realize like we're just fucking animals, right? And like, but I'm just like, let me just fucking chill.
Moms can't hear that.
Nah,
Moms
dude.
aren't down with that.
No, dude.
If you have a regular family and a normal life, you don't want to hear some dude be like, nothing matters.
It's not even nothing matters. It's just like I'm trying to think of how to explain it. It's just to hit your mom with like we're not the only reason you think we are so special as human beings is you were raised in like a Judeo-Christian background, and there's other parts of the world that like don't look at us like in Chinese paintings. Some of their art is like they'll have a picture of a dude and he's just completely in. It's like a Where's Waldo where you're looking at like a wilderness thing, like oh there's a dude. But in like the European paintings, it's like a dude and like a guy's bust, and it's like straight up on them. But That's not all Chinese paintings, but if you start hitting your mom with that, you're like, well, you think like you're very like human centric because you're
Yeah, it sucks.
yeah, it's a fucked up thing to think about.
Well, if I was
but
a
if you hit your
parent-
mom with that, like
Yeah.
you already made it 60 years.
First
You
off,
got
yeah,
your
if-
own confusions. Then you get hit with like, wait, my whole fucking life's based off of lies. Like, not a lie, but you have this weird filter you look through the world, and if you're just like this and pull it on them, they're just like, oh god.
All right,
Once
you-
the sun comes into there, dude,
Yeah, sure. But again, this is me going to a 23-year-old party.
I know, dude.
It's your mom sitting there being like, yeah, all right, dude. Yeah,
True.
I remember when I thought that in the fucking 70s.
I don't think it-
Just wait. You grow up a little.
I don't know.
I know,
man.
I know.
I
know.
really do wonder about that. I think at one point your brain just goes like blocks out all unnecessary shit. So it's like
Yeah.
the thing to me is just people are animals. We're confused. We run off emotions. We're trying to have sex and multiply. We figured out how to kind of be nice to each other sometimes, and it's like we're fucked up.
Yeah.
We're real fucked up. That's what I
For
try to
sure.
stress people. Like we're real fucked up.
Yeah, that's that JP.
It's true though.
Of course.
We're totally irrational and fucked up,
Absolutely.
and half of what we're doing we don't know why.
Yeah.
That's my whole thing. People are like, oh, it's bullshit. It's like, all right, don't eat unhealthy food for a year.
No.
You can't fucking not do it. I see sugar and I'm eating it before I know it. I'm like, ah, fuck. Why did I pour myself that? Why did I pour myself a bowl of cereal? I'll be like, I'm like today. My mom had Smashmallows. They're like these weird marshmallow things, like candy. I looked at them, I'm like, I'm not eating that, dude. I ate too. Just before I knew what was happening, I was like, oh.
Yeah, that's.
I see that and I'm like, and my brain's like energy, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, try not to get into that because it's.
I mean,
pointless.
I'm way into it, dude.
I get weird about a brain. Brains are like it names itself.
Yeah,
That's you. You're just an organ.
yeah, it's pretty
Entirely,
terrifying.
you're just that brain. That's weird.
I had a weird couple days.
Whoa.
I had a weird couple days where I thought of the fact that we were just kind of like just pure animals, and our brains are a whole different organism that's
Yeah.
somehow attached to us, and they're just like, go do this, go do that. We're like,
Yeah,
God. So I had a couple days where I was tripping on that.
You're Jay Rogan.
I
This
stay Jay Rogan.
This is a hard
dude.
Jay Rogan episode.
We stay Jay Rogan. In. You met him, dude. It fucking
it
rubbed off on us.
As soon as I met him, I went and bought a tracksuit.
We got twinkled in
I had to
Stardust,
get
dude.
fucking a sick. I'm wearing it right now. All Adidas, brand new Adidas sneakers, Adidas track pants, fucking Adidas. I don't know why. I was walking home. I was like, I'll treat myself, dude. I just met Rogies.
You had it, dude.
It was cool because never mind. This is good.
What?
Nah,
That's
that was
just-
one of those things. Like, I told Kyla about it. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm gonna meet him.
That's pretty tight.
It's one of those things where like, and I'm gonna meet Burr, and I'm gonna meet Louis,
You'll meet Burn,
and
Louis.
it's cool to be like watching it, and be like, I'm excited to meet them.
Bam, and that is tight.
You know
dude.
what I mean?
Yeah, hell
like
yeah.
that's kind of like it was. Not that I really got to hang out with him at all, but
You fucking
it
met
was a
Rogies.
cool goal to be like.
It's a hard
I'll-
dude.
I'll
That's
meet
a
him.
hard dude to encounter.
Yeah,
He's not like a lot of any headlining comic you can kind of catch. If you're doing stand up, you can catch him at Helium.
Yeah.
Rogies is a tough motherfucker to get hold of.
Rogies for sure. Burr, I think will be tough.
He'll be
Miss an
elusive.
opportunity.
You got to start meeting these comedians. You got to keep a Pokeball with you, dude. When you meet them, it's fucking.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Just
Fuck,
fucking
I was
check
saying
it
that to Claire. I was like, these dude. I just met a Charizard. I just caught a Charizard, dude.
Oh,
That's
for
a
sure,
rare
dude.
bird. I just
for
caught.
sure, dude.
Louis will be fun. I'm excited to
That'll be
meet
tight.
that god. Dude.
That'll be. There's only a handful of people, like I said, I'd be excited to meet.
Matt Rock.
Chris Rock is fucking sick.
Yeah, just if you go to the cellar,
You can see these bulls.
yeah,
That's
they'll
true.
be there.
Yeah, that's tight.
Yeah, that's just my life now, dude. I'm so
Dude,
fucking-
that's sick to go meet Rogies and be like, I need new clothes. Fucking, I just need new clothes, dude.
I was, yeah, it was cool, man.
That is tight.
Seeing him sit there and watching him do that podcast was like,
Yeah, it must be.
fucking
Well, he's
cool.
done 1,000 fucking podcasts, dude.
he just sat there and was like, bring up that video of wolves. And I was like, yes, dude, do it. He brought
That's-
up a video of bears ripping apart wolves. I was like, nice, thanks, man.
Thanks for the
This is
fucking.
hard to watch, dude. It's a dog, and the other wolves were trying to help the wolf. It was fucked up.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, it was a zoo in Holland. They kept wolves and bears in an enclosure.
I mean, imagine
And they were
hopping
good
in.
together for a while, and then the bears finally ripped apart these wolves. It's fucked up.
It's fucked up too, because imagine just like the Joe Rogan brain in the float tank, dude. It's got to be fucking terrifying.
Joe Rogan's thoughts?
Go to the next float tank next to him and plug the Matrix thing into your head while he's in there. It would just be like, it's just nothing but fucking like the circle of life and fucking the food chain.
They hit him with that during the thing. They're like, "Well, you just kind of recently started smoking weed, right?"
That's so funny.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. He's like, oh, "I started when I was 30." It's like, yeah, that's why you're getting these 8th grade thoughts now.
That's
They
your
didn't say that, but that's
Oh
my thought
God.
of Rogan with his like.
Yeah.
There's his like first Netflix special, the one that he put out way before Netflix was even a thing,
Yeah.
which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, he's been on the fucking cutting edge. Well, you know, he ordered like a bunch of DMT off the internet like a long time ago before
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah.
know what it was, and then just smoked it. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he's fucking. The fact that he did a Netflix special a long time ago, but
Yeah.
in the beginning he's in a limo. I think I've talked about this. He's in a limo on the way to the show, and he's like, "We're just a virus on this planet, man."
Dude,
I'm
he.
like, "Bro, you are a fucking 8th grader smoking weed.
Yeah, man. He
You
did
just got weed."
shiny hat. One of his specials was just him like, we should just drop weed on the Middle East, and it was just like I remember seeing it being like, SMH, dude.
It's like, dude,
I
they
was
got-
like
they have
25.
heroin, dude. That's not gonna help. They
I
have
was
the most chill
25
drug.
at the time, being like, God damn. Like, I had a fucking solid decade of smoking weed under my belt at this point. And I was like, did this guy just start fucking smoking weed or something? Dude, when you first started smoking weed, I remember for the first like 2 weeks, like, you look at everything, you're like, I could probably smoke weed out of that. Man, I can't wait to smoke weed again. Damn, dude. Want to know a sick thing I thought? It's so
Yeah.
fucking funny.
Yeah, that weed thought process is very different.
Yeah.
Like totally different.
Stoner brain.
Stoner brain, it feels like you're somebody else. Like,
I
all these
suffered
are
from-
totally different thoughts than I'm ever normally having.
Yeah, I suffered from like
It's
a
weird.
decade of stoner, like a decade of heavy stoner brain.
What do you think evil hippies have?
They get a
I
bad
think their
mix.
stoner brain is more like we got to start taking advantage of people.
Exactly.
Here's how I can
they
do
get
it.
a bad mix of stoner brain with dark ambition, and it's like fucking terrifying, dude. They're just like, I really want to have sex with that girl with the dreadlocks.
I love thinking that John Del Cala is an evil hippie. It makes me every time I see him, it makes me laugh. It's so funny.
Having people try to explain why they're not evil hippies is the funniest thing, because you can't successfully explain why you're
No.
not an evil hippie. You just can't. If you're like, no, I'm not, and here's why, it's like too late.
You're trying to manipulate my thought right now.
Right, dude.
You're being an evil hippie, dude. All right, where are we at?
An hour and 16.
Nice. I
Yeah,
think we
bro.
should wrap it. Dude.
Let's hit it,
You
dude.
got anything else? You want to fucking?
No, man, that's
Got
pretty much
some
it.
Fucking show.
I've just
in-
been, I'm telling you, I've just been in the fucking way of the Dow, dude. Just
Yeah. What?
manipulating the universe.
That's pretty tight.
No, I just been trying not to spaz, really. Fucking just driving, just like, it is weird when you can, I did it for like, I'd say 40% of today. And after a while, you start feeling like you're fucking, not tripping, but you start feeling weird. You're just like, God, I feel like a fucking nutcase.
Really?
But imagine doing that. Like these guys who are like the masters of it would just live in the mountains by themselves in China. And just these dudes would be in the present moment for 60 years. By the time, if you do that and compound that for year after year, you must go, it must be crazy.
Yeah.
Because
Eventually.
you block all your weird nervous system thoughts. They're done. You don't like, you're like, oh my
Yeah.
God, what am I doing? I'm breathing weird. I feel all that's out. And you times that by 15 years. It's like, who the fuck knows what happens in your brain?
Wild.
I think your brain will rewire itself if you keep doing it all. And you just become just like, and that's why when someone comes at them, they're just like, watch it. And they're so quick. There's no distraction, dude.
Watch it. Oh, here's another Carlin thought. This is somebody's brain going nuts. In World War One, in that hardcore history, he talks about this dude at the Somme, I think, where the mud was so fucked up that he got buried waist deep, or like up to his like stomach, and they couldn't get him out.
Ugh.
So like these guys just marched past him. He was up to his stomach, and he was like, "Help!"
I
And they're like, "We can't.
It'll kill you, yeah.
We can't help you. Like, no
Ugh.
matter what, you're stuck." So then they said a day later they were marching back, and now it was up to his neck,
Ugh.
and it was just his head, and he
Oh my
lost his
God.
mind. So it was just a
course.
head in the ground, like it's the scariest thing on earth, dude.
Oh my God.
Just a head in the mud, like
I would have shot him, man. I would have shot him. Yeah,
He was telling everyone to kill him.
I would have shot him in the
Yeah,
head.
you have to.
That's fucked up. They did.
Blow off his fucking side of his face. Like, I'm sorry, man, I missed.
I mean, that's someone be like, who wants to have fucked up nightmares for a year? And someone's like, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
like,
I'll dream about this for the rest of my life. Where's that guy who's just his head sticking out,
oh my
screaming?
God, yeah, fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's anyway. November 15th, I'll be in Syracuse, New York, at Woody's Pub and Grill.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's a big one. November 15th. If any of you idiots for some reason live in upstate New York,
There'll be some,
yeah,
no doubt.
I think Saraceni's in upstate New York.
He's close, dude. He's
It's a
close.
long trek though.
He's like, I think he's from Jersey, but
Oh, really? For some
Close to
reason, I
New
thought
York.
he was in North.
Could be wrong.
Saraceni's a
wrong.
good bull, dude.
Great bull.
Oh fuck! Hold on, talk for a second. There's a dude who asked for a shout out. I forgot.
Who's that boy?
Ah, fuck.
I don't know, bro. Buy my book.
Overlook, right?
I've checked out the sales, dude. Oh, dude, I got fucking. You know when you asked me how many people follow me on Instagram
Yeah.
from the episode, I was like, oh, about 9 or 10. It's fucking like 150.
Nice.
I did like I don't really read it. Like I don't read the thing, and I saw it, and I was like, whoa, 75 people follow, and it was just like 75. It's insane. I was kind of blown away.
What from this episode?
the
I had
podcast,
a bunch
dude.
of people ask me what's your username on there.
I think it's just McCusker Matthew J.
It's McCusker first. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, dude.
Follow Matt, dude. His fucking shit's so funny.
That was insane. I remember just being like, what the fuck?
Fuck. I'm gonna fuck this guy over.
Say it.
No, I can't remember his fucking.
Can't remember his fucking name?
I got so many goddamn DMs, dude.
Just give him a
I
fucking
have
shout
fans DMing me all day.
out. Read them off, dude. Shout out to Spud Daddy, of course, dude.
Spud Daddy's the man,
He's the
dude.
fucking best, dude. Are you doing No Nut November?
No, I nutted 3 times today.
Yeah, I've been doing Nut November, dude. I've been nutting.
How much have you been nutting?
I've been nutting. Dude, I told you, I forgot to share that video, dude. It's just this girl who wears this little fucking pussy plug thing. And she like sits next to her friends and will like use it while she's next to her friends unknowingly, and you just watch
You've been watching
her
pornography?
panties. Yeah, I have been.
A guy
He
named
was-
Paul hit me up.
What up? That's a sick shout out.
Shout out, Paul. He's I was listening to this last episode. Police can go on reservations if there's an emergency, or they have a mutual aid agreement.
Okay.
Remember that when we were talking about can police go on reservations?
Yeah, I remember that. I don't know what a mutual aid agreement is, but I mean they can basically do whatever the fuck they want. You know what I mean? If they're not allowed by law, they could just like fucking co-opt one of those Native Americans, and be like, yo, kill your fucking chief, or we'll kill your daughter. So, thank you, Paul. Appreciate that.
Fuck.
Bust it out, dude. Just keep hitting him.
I'm just looking at all these. I can't.
What happened? What do you owe this man?
Nothing. He just asked for a fucking shout out. I was like,
Find
hell
it.
yeah, dude. Justin fucking Bond. What up?
There he
bull?
is, dude.
Justin
That's a
Bond,
boy?
dude. Yeah.
What's he up to?
Oh, he does. Oh shit, he's Asian. That's right. That's really funny.
Run me down his profile. Let me see what
He's
this dude
doing
looks like.
fucking jujitsu, dude.
Yes, dude. I quit.
You quit doing
I quit.
jujitsu?
Yeah, I realized it wasn't worth being that good at wrestling for that much
He
money.
said,
dude.
he said, yo, I hate to be a fanboy, but can I get a shout out on the next pod for getting my blue belt in jiu-jitsu,
Yo,
dude? Congrats. That's fucking
Justy,
sick.
dude. That is pretty. That's
And
dude.
he also said possibly being the only Asian listener.
Also very
Pretty
true.
fucking hilarious. Good for him for having a great sense of humor.
Fuck
'cause
yeah, dude.
literally every episode has been like, oh,
I know, but you have to. I just don't think it has to be funny.
True, that is just, I read that wrong.
If I was an Asian American dude and my parents talk like that, and someone else did that, I'd be like, hilarious. Yeah,
Hilarious.
funniest voice in the world.
Yeah, I meant to read that.
He's gonna come break our fucking arms.
More like
dude.
Justin would. Yo, I hated to be a fanboy.
He's gonna fucking choke us both out. Dude.
Justin's the fucking dog, dude.
I gotta fucking get back on my game, dude. I got blue belts out there, dude.
You gotta get your blue belt, dude.
There's no way.
Why?
Can't make it past white belt, dude.
Fucking Nick, dude. Nicholas Rocco, dude. What up, bull?
What's up with Rocco, dude?
He's
me
got
see
a
that boy.
wild ass fucking page.
Let me see that, dude.
He's a fucking airsoft battler, dude.
Is he really?
Yeah.
See that boy?
He's got fucking
What? He's just. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. He's like a hardcore
Paintballer.
Yeah, I think airsoft.
Dude, I forgot to tell you. I got wrapped up playing basketball with like a bunch of like fucking 11-year-olds.
Dude, they have like AR-15 fucking.
Yeah, there's people that play like paintball for real, go like nuts with it. Is that airsoft or paintball? My
I don't
cousin
know.
got real into that shit, playing like paintball, but like seriously, getting like real good at fucking paint warfare. You know they
Yeah.
make paint grenades for paintball?
No, that's awesome.
No
though.
bullshit. You can throw a grenade and it's fucking paint fucking splatters everywhere.
It's fucking sick. All right.
That's a sick shout out. That's a sick.
Yeah, we got a couple shout outs I skipped,
Yeah,
but
dude.
whatever, dude. Fuck them.
Get to them next week, dude.
You'll fucking
I like
get
that. I
yours.
like saving the shout outs to the end, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Going through.
It's nice. I've been getting hit up a lot. It's nice.
It is nice.
It's cool to have people fucking DM you and be like, "Yo, I'm listening to your podcast." It's nice.
It is.
you know?
It is fucking. I do like it. There's a. Who the fuck is that one guy? It's my absolute dog on Twitter, dude. He absolutely fuck. Spencer Carlton, dude. Spencer Carlson, dude.
Yeah, I know him.
Spencer
Yeah,